Hey y'all, welcome back to the Airman Harris Show. No free promo, but the suspension just came out for the Pistons Hornets debacle, and I knew it was gonna happen. Isaiah Stewart gets 7 games, which is way too many games to do nothing. Like you didn't hit nobody, you ain't push nobody, you ain't bite nobody, you ain't pinch nobody, you ain't do nothing to nobody. Like 7 games just because of pretty much your priors, pretty much because of your history, your background. And everybody was saying, oh, he ain't gonna get that many games for one, like I said yesterday, stepping off the bench. Everybody knows when you step off the bench, as soon as you step onto that court, off that over that sideline, you're going to get suspended some games. So as soon as he ran out there with his, heat pads falling off his knees, causing a scuffle, doing too much. For one, he got Fillmore games. I think Miles got 4, Bamute got 4, and I think Duran got 2. Had he done all of that, and even Miles, involvement in it, had they not did all that, they wouldn't have probably even got all them games. Because it escalated into all of that, and him running off the bench, doing all that, running, it got them more games, to me, because it wasn't much happening. Yeah, they was swinging, but they was like way off type swings. They might have got a game or two just because they did throw punches, but them punches wasn't even close to really doing nothing, to be honest with you. But 7 games, and they trying to hold, position over there in the East. I think it's unnecessary. I think a lot of the times Isaiah Stewart needs to, take a look in the mirror and scale back a little bit. Like, we know you the enforcer. We know you're a tough guy. Like, you don't have to run out there and get suspended 7 games now to get involved in something that was going to turn into nothing. Like, so to me, it was unnecessary, but it is what it is. Hopefully the Hornets can sustain. They were just on a run themselves on a winning streak. Then this happened, so now they're about to lose some guys for a few games. And so is the Pistons. So we'll see what impact it have on them these next few games. Not a lot of games, but we'll see what happens with it, and we'll go from there. All-Star Weekend is this weekend. I guess we'll start with the celebrity game. I don't really know who all in the celebrity game, but I'm gonna give y'all my MVP. My MVP now. I'm gonna go with Matt Ishbia, the owner for the Phoenix Suns. He went to Michigan State, played at State. I don't know if he can still hoop, but I've seen his name on there, so I don't know if he's gonna even get no clock neither if they put him in. But I got Ish for MVP for a celebrity game. Rising stars, I kind of glanced over the rosters. I seen 4 different rosters. Vince Carter got a team, Austin Rivers, T-Mac, and Carmelo. I think I'm going to go with Carmelo, Team Melo. I seen Cooper Flagg, who was, I think, averaging the most in that game, and who was my pick for Rookie of the Year. I seen Cooper Flagg on that team. Stephon Castle, who was emerging as a young star who's becoming one of my favorite players that's playing with the Spurs. And they got my guy Fears over there, Zero Fears on their team. So I think I'm going to go with Team Mello for the Rising Stars game. For the three-point contest, that's kind of tough. They got Booker, Lillard, Portis, Powell, Mitchell, Murray, Maxey, Knuppel, however you say his name. I think I'm gonna go with Dame. I think I'm gonna go with Dame Dollar, man. I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna go with Dame Dollar. I think Dame gonna pull it off. One of the best shooters of all time. One of the best shooters our league have seen. Unlimited range. Can shoot it from anywhere effortlessly. So I think I'm gonna go with Dame Dollar. Dunk contest. Carter Bryant with the Spurs. Like he got that much. Jackson Hayes too tall. Shad Johnson with the Heat. Jace. I gotta go with Jace. I gotta go with Richardson. I gotta go with the Spartan Dog for sure. I gotta go with the Spartan Dog to pull it off. He's clearly way shorter than everybody out there. So hopefully Jace bring that home. Shout out to Jay Rich. All-Star game. There's been a lot of change with the All-Star game. I know they've been trying to do this, trying to do that, letting the players pick the teams, letting them do this. I think they just need to go back to the old school way. That's what I think. Go back to the old jerseys. Let them wear their team jerseys. I mean, let their team customize their own jersey. Personally, let the Warriors be in charge of designing Steph jersey. Let the teams do their own jersey. Let the Lakers be responsible for designing LeBron James jersey. So I don't know. Give it back to the teams. Let them wear their team jerseys. I think another thing that would improve the All Star game too is just like the Pro Bowl. I know they have issues with the Pro Bowl. People that want to go, watch the Pro Bowl. I think they need to go back to like skills competition. And when I say skills competition, not the skills competition they're doing, but like the ones they used to do. We want to see who's the fastest. We want to see who can jump the highest. We want to see who the fastest with the ball. We want to see Pro Bowl. We want to see who can throw the furthest. We want to see who got the best accuracy. Like find some different ways to measure, different skill sets or different, whatever it is, jumping higher, running the fastest. Like we want to see competitive stuff like that because we always in questioning. Man, he run a 4.2. No, he run a 4.3. No, he faster than him. I don't know if we'll get participation, but I think it's worth a shot. I think it's worth a shot, especially for all the younger guys who keep saying they the fastest, who go on these podcasts claiming to be the fastest, claiming to be the strongest. Have a weightlifting thing. See who's stronger or find something else that can measure strength for the bigger guys or for, to see if Isaiah Stewart's stronger than Steven Adams. We don't know. Find something that can measure that. Find different ways like that we want to see, that we can argue about, that we always argue about, and, that people can actually bet on that because everybody think they know who shoot the best, who the strongest, who the fastest. Everybody think they know. I just think that's another way to get, more people to watch. I don't know if it won't get more participation in the actual All-Star game, but it'll get more participation in the actual All-Star weekend because All-Star weekend, the Pro Bowl, people don't really watch no more. I mean, we watch the dunk contest. We'll watch a little bit of three-point contest when we get down to the end. Of course, you'll always watch the dunk contest just because the dunk contest is a staple in itself. But if it's bad, we definitely gonna talk about it. And drag it and do whatever else. But speaking of the All-Star game, they tried to do the world versus the younger guys versus the older guys, but Steph not playing, Brian not playing, SGA not playing, Giannis not playing. Who else not playing? I think it's more. I think Luka not playing. It's like so many players aren't playing to the point where it's like, who cares at this point? I mean, I had the Stripes winning, which was the other guys, which was Brian, Steph, which the two main reasons I had them winning. Neither one of them were playing. They got Kawhi, KD, and some other guys, but it looked like the younger American guys are going to win. No Luka, SGA, or Giannis on the other side. So I don't know. I think they just need to find ways to revamp that game. And I think going back to the original way, playing a regular game and, making everything else around it better, will help a little bit. I don't know where to get those guys to play harder or motivate those guys to play harder. I mean, I always thought, money move people, money make the world go around. So give them an incentive, give them $1 million incentive. They make a lot of money around NBA. I bet if you get them a big incentive, people gonna play hard for that $1 million. They gonna want to win some money. But these guys make hundreds of $1 millions, so who knows? I don't know. That's just my thought. That is my suggestion. But those are my All-Star picks, and I'll get back at y'all tomorrow. Peace.